I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but
Hey, what up, good people? I am MsEbonyVee. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I thank you so much for stopping through, and I hope you'll enjoy this content and will actually consider hitting that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any other videos. And if you're returning, hey, my Shug Muffins. Alright, y'all, so today we have another human hair sleigh, and yes, it is another Amazon unit. Y'all know how I do. So this is a 13 by 6 body wave lace frontal wig. It did come in the original 613 blonde color, and I have dyed it this beautiful ginger auburn color we got going on today. I do have this unit in 30 inches with 180% density, and it also claims to come pre-plucked with baby hairs. So if you want to see how I got this little transformation, let's get into it and keep on watching while as I go through the unboxing, the styling, and the installing of this unit.
Alright y'all, so let's go ahead and start with the unboxing. This is how the hair came packaged, and they were kind enough to send some goodies like this wig cap and headband. They also were kind enough to send this care card as well. So as you can see, this is 30 inches of this blonde 613 body wave human hair wig. It did come with a very nice pre-plucked hairline along with baby hairs. And it also has a standard cap construction with the 2 combs on the sides, 1 in the middle, 1 in the back with the adjustable straps. I did decide to color this unit using the watercolor method, and now we're going to go through that process. I always start off with some hot boiling water into a nice bowl. I always make sure I have my whisk, and I'm going to be using this paprika color to start off with, and I usually try to use only half of the bottle, and then I'm going to follow that up with this Cajun spice, again using only half of the bottle. And then finally I'm going to go in with this ginger color, again using half of the bottle. And then I'm going to give it a good mix using my whisk. Now to protect the lace, I'm going to go in with some Got to Be Glued Free Spray just to make sure not too much of the dye gets on the lace. And I'm going to blow dry that as well. Now when I'm using this watercolor method, I like to start by dyeing the roots first because it tends to take a lot longer than dyeing the ends of the hair. So I always go in with the roots first and then drag in the rest of the hair, the ends of the hair, so that they can get some color as well. You'll notice that the hair is soaking up this color immediately, which is why I always use only half of the bottle so that I can go back and add some more color to make the color a little more definitive. Now I'm just going to brush through the hair to make sure that the color is evenly distributed, but as you can see, it's still kind of light, so I do have to remove the hair and add some more color so that I can get a deeper color that I'm looking for. So I'm basically adding the remainder of the 3 previous colors that I used at the beginning. I'm going to give that a good mix, and then I'm going to add the ends of the hair into this mixture first to make sure that I get some of that deep color onto the ends as well, since I started with the roots the first go round. So as I begin to brush through the hair again, I realize I'm not really getting the deep color that I'm looking for, so I'm trying to make sure that I am coating every hair strand in this bowl. But then I'm going to add some of this sienna brown color to the water just to give me a deeper, darker color in this mixture. I'm giving that a good mixture, and then I also decided to add some more of the hot boiling water because you definitely need the water very hot to, coat the hair. So I'm dipping the hair back into the water, starting with the ends again, but then immediately going right to the roots because I want to get all of this hair very nicely coated. So then I'm just going to brush through the hair again to make sure the color is evenly distributed. Again. I believe the end color or the end result came out absolutely beautiful, where it's giving like this highlighted color going on, and as well as a lot of ombre. It just gives a lot of color dimension that I absolutely love. So this is what it looks like once the hair has air dried after I have washed it, and I believe this color is absolutely beautiful. So now I'm just blow drying the hair just to kind of reduce any shedding. This usually helps with just brushing through the hair and kind of brushing out any shedded hair. Now I'm going to get my right side part molded in place using my She Is Bomb wax stick. I'm just kind of placing that along the hairline and where the parting space is. And of course I'm going to follow that up with my hot comb to make sure that it's molded in place. I do want to point out that although the hairline came pretty nicely pre-plucked, of course I went in and plucked it some more off camera because y'all know I'm extra and I need a little more plucking going on in my life. Now I'm just going to section the front sides of the hair just to add a few little layers. You know, layers just makes things better in my opinion. So I do like to have some light layers right in the front. So I just kind of go down the sides and just take my shears and just go down the sides and add a few little layers. It just makes a difference, y'all. So now we're going to go ahead and get her installed, but of course I'm going to tint the lace using my pressed powder. And this is what it looks like as a result. I noticed immediately when I first put this wig on my head that it is quite spacious, so I do believe that this is an all head friendly wig. I do have a small to medium size head, measuring 21.5 inches, so you know it fits my head pretty comfortably, actually kind of loosely. So if your head is bigger than mine, look, you'll be okay, sis, trust. In addition, there was a lot of extra lace hanging on that I didn't need, that of course you just saw me cut off. So that also tells you like it's pretty spacious and pretty wide. So I'm just clipping the hair back, and if you watched me before, you know I like to work in sections, so I'm just cutting these 3 sections so that I can easily install this wig and get it adhered. I am adding some skin protector by Even Wonder Lace. So today I'm going to be trying a new lace adhesive spray by a company I've never tried, which is the Frontal Queen. Now my first reaction to this product is that it's a little messy, y'all. Like, I was like, oh my God. It's so loosey-goosey and like liquid is everywhere. I just didn't like the application of it at first. It's going everywhere. You just have to have, like, once I got the hang of it, you just have to really have some control with this product and how you're spraying it. Like one spray. Like, don't double spray. Like, it was really annoying me, but I finally got it together. So this is the first layer. I'm going to go back through with a second layer. You know, to make sure I get a nice hold because I've never used this before. So I just want to make sure that this wig will be securely adhered. So although this is my normal process or normal way that I, you know, secure my wigs by spraying under the wig, but I realized I would have been better off just spraying on top of the wig like I'm doing now. Like if I had just done that from the beginning, that probably would have been a lot better. But I did spray underneath. I don't feel like spraying underneath did any justice. Like, I was better off just spraying on top of the lace. And maybe that's the intent for this spray. So now I'm just going to clip the hair up so that I can add my melt band and get this lace melted in place. Now this Frontal Queen adhesive spray was still a little damp, so I just kind of used my blow dryer to get it to dry a little faster. And then I always use my hot comb to make sure that my hairline and edges are completely straightened. So I must be honest and say that I wasn't too impressed with this product, unfortunately. I thought I was going to be, based on the videos that I've seen. I was like, okay, well, this should be a very nice product. But as you can see, it's not even like sticking. So I feel like I had to like keep going back in to make sure the lace and the edges are completely adhered. That's a little annoying. Like, I don't want to work too hard with my Even Wonder Lace. Like, I have no issues. Like, it sticks with no problem. So yeah, I'm not so confident in the execution of the adhesiveness of this product. It's just not the best in my opinion. I will try it again and see if I, you know, could do it or get it better, but that's just my opinion thus far. All right, so now I'm just going to work on getting the rest of this wig together. And for that little side area, I like to do a little swoop back, and I'll just add a little foaming mousse to make sure that it kind of stays in place, gives it a nice little hold. And you can kind of stop there, but I do go an extra little step and add some of my adhesive spray as well, just to make sure it stays in place, because I like it to just stay. I just want it to be just like that. I don't want it to move. So yeah, I go that extra step. So now I'm just going to split the hair in half and bring it all to the front in preparation of curling this unit. I am using my Lazy Girl method that I got from Nizzy Mac. Shout out to her for this technique. I know she didn't invent it, but you know, I saw it from her, so I always like to shout her out. And that's just a matter of putting the hair in these two ponytails. She does one ponytail all to the front, but like I'm gonna make it easier for myself and just do these two ponytails on the sides. And then I'm going to wand curl the ends of the hair as such. Now I prefer not to be curling all night, so I'm gonna make like 4 very nice size sections on each side, and I'm gonna wrap that hair around that wand super duper tight, and hold it for about 10 to 20 seconds, so that I get a nice curl. Let it go, let it kind of cool off in my hand before I release it, and then carry on. So I was really trying to get only 4 of these little sections on one side. I did not want to be curling all night. Again, Lazy Girl method had kicked in. It was in full-time overdrive. I also want to point out that I'm not curling in the same direction. I change my direction every time I curl. So once I finished curling this side, of course, I did the exact same thing to the other side, and this is what it all looks like. Now I'm going to be adding some of my Bio Silk Therapy to the hair just to give it a nice sheen and shine and soft effect. Like, it makes the hair super soft, y'all. Like, this is my holy grail. I always use this on my human hair wigs. It is just amazing, and I highly recommend it. So I am adding that to both sides after I have already curled the hair. You can use it before or after you curl. It really doesn't matter, but I love it either way. Now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Magic Root Precision brush just to make sure that like the lace is not shown through at the edges. And then I'm going to take my contour powder and just go around the edge of the hairline to make sure that it's actually blended with my skin, and that you don't see any kind of cast coming through the edge of the hairline.
All right, y'all, so let's get into my thoughts on this gorgeous unit right here. So, you know, I've expressed that I'm not the biggest blonde fan, so I could have installed it in its blonde state, but you know, I also love to color hair. So I was like, let's go ahead and go with this little ginger Auburn color we got going. I'm feeling like Jessica Rabbit right now. This color is so vibrant and beautiful. I love it. So I'm glad that I did dye her, but for those who love your 613 blonde, you can keep it as such and carry on with life. So I love the body wave style, but I also would love to see how this unit would perform as a straight unit. I would actually straighten this and just see how it works and how it comes out. Because it's such good density. This is 180% density, so it's a pretty thick and full unit, which I love. So I always like to see what those units look like straight as well. So you always want that full straight, not that old thin skimpy straight. So this is one that I'll probably straighten as well. Now this unit did claim to come glueless, and you know, there's no elastic band in here, so I'm not so confident on the glueless aspect. And it's a pretty spacious cap for my small to medium sized head, measuring at 21.5 inches. It's pretty spacious, so it would be hard for my smaller head to rock this glueless. Like, it'd be moving all over the place. It would not stay still at all, especially with no elastic band attached. So I think that would be necessary in order to help it stay in place. But, you know, I'm just gonna glue it down. So y'all saw my little easy curl method that I got from Nizzy Mac. I'm gonna always shout her out, and I know she's probably not the person that invented this, but That's who I saw it from. That little curl method where you put the hair in the ponytail and just curl the ends and you just get some nice little curly ends. Yeah, that works for me, honey. Instead of, yeah, the other way is a little too much work for me. So I like the easy route. This is where I turn into the lazy wig wearer, and I'm okay with it. Don't judge me. All right, so let's get into the price. Now, this price on Amazon is listed for $179.99. There is a $50 coupon though. You can get it for a whole lot less as of today. I don't know how long that coupon gonna last now, so yeah. But let me give you the range as well. So even though I have 30 inches, this wig starts at 20 inches and goes up to 34 inches. And the price range for that, starting at 20 inches, is $84.99, and going up to the 34 inches is $240.09. So you got options. You know, pick your poison, sis, and remain within your budget. So I did experience a couple of cons with this unit, and it's the fact that I'm not sure I can vouch for the quality, because I definitely experienced some shangling with this unit, and that's not normally the case with a human hair wig. And I don't know if it's because of the way I curled it. You know, the curls are a little tighter at the ends, so it was definitely getting real tangly at just right here at the end. So I even cut off a little bit, just, you know, that usually helps the tangling, but it's still doing quite a bit of shedding and tangling. So yeah, we definitely got a little shangler over here. So for recommendations, do I recommend this? Only if you can get the $50 off coupon. If you can get this 30 inches at $130, I do feel like it's worth it. It's definitely not worth the regular price. I'm just gonna be honest. But for 30 inches, pre-plucked hairline, yeah, blonde unit that you can color and make your own. You can customize it and do whatever you want to do with it. Yeah, it's definitely affordable. So that's pretty much all I have for you wonderful people on this unit today. If you have made it this far in the video, go ahead and leave me this little orange fruit right here down in the comments below, so that I know you made it to the end, Shug Muffin, and you know I love and appreciate you for that. I thank you all so much for rocking with me today. You know I appreciate you as always. Please be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you have not, and I will be sure to catch you beautiful people in the next video.
From your head and your body, it hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get enough when you're sweet talking to me. Now I'm talking sweet all by myself. Put your arms around me, put your faith in me, put your love on me.